So,
and the color.
I might be pissing a lot of people off when I say this.
So I want to know how to build a personal style on a budget. What's the link between confidence and clothing?
There is a very fine
I feel
line
you,
between dressing for your body type and being body positive.
So I think a lot of people have this issue that they don't know what suits them, how to wear them, what to shop for, and I think because of the trends, it goes haywire. So today we are going to start with the easiest question, and I think it's the base of fashion. How do you shop for your body shape and just your dressing basics?
So I would say that be cautious of fit over size. What I mean by that is that different brands, you'll notice, have different fits in their sizes.
Yes.
So for example, you might wear a small from a particular brand and you're experimenting with a small in a different brand.
Let's take a Zara and an H&M, the easiest.
The most basic and easiest generalized brands.
Hmm.
So a small in an H&M could be very different from a small in a Zara.
They are.
So exactly. So don't go and run after the size, because I know a lot of times, especially with women, we're like, oh, but I used to fit into a small. Why is the medium fitting me here? It's completely okay, because different brands have different size charts that they follow, and it also depends on where the brand is from.
Correct.
So, you know, a US brand versus say an Asian brand is going to be very different in their sizes. So always try on your clothes, understand what their size chart really means, and go behind the fit over the size. Number two would be dress appropriately to understand balance. So if you have a particular body type, you want to incorporate balance in your body type. You don't want any one half of your body to look
overpowering.
Exactly, overpowering to the other. So you want it to be very balanced. You want your top and your bottom to look like it's in proportion.
I feel you.
Not that your top is looking overly large and your bottom is looking, you know, extremely skinny, or the other way around. Like most Indian women, we carry our extra weight around our hip area, and we have wider hips. So you want to balance the proportions from the top to the body. From the top to the bottom. So be cautious of the kind of silhouettes that you're going for. You know, for example, I know I have a little extra weight maybe around my hips, like most Indian women do. So I've chosen
like a pear-shaped body.
Exactly. So I've chosen an A-line skirt, because the silhouette of an A-line skirt is going to balance out.
It gives you like an hourglass shape.
Exactly. So it's balancing out my top to my bottom, and then I've gone for more like pointed footwear, because again it kind of elongates my body.
Legs,
it makes my legs look like they're going on forever. So be cautious of these two main points, I would say. And just a small tip would be that don't get really carried away with all the myths, the fashion myths that are going around. A lot of times, you know, people with a wider chest would stay away from horizontal stripes, because they're like, it's going to make me look even more wider. It does in most cases, but if you choose the right fit and the right silhouette, you can kind of make horizontal stripes also work for your wider chest. So you know, bust a few myths, but always do that only after you've tried the outfit.
You've played around, you see how it looks, you see how comfortable and cool you are. Don't be uncool, guys. Now the other thing that I feel everybody misses here are the color basics. India is a lot of color, a lot of patterns, and sometimes people do get lost there. Because we love options and we have so many options here. So can you share some insights as to the color?
I might be pissing a lot of people off when I say this, that pastel colors are not for everybody.
I agree with you hands down.
So especially in India, we have such vibrant colors. I mean, we're known for our colors, we're known for our prints, and I know pastels are a more West, you know, kind of incorporation that we've brought in into India.
Yeah.
But again, I wouldn't say follow Indian colors or the West colors, blindly. Understand what works for you, for
Correct.
your skin tone, how we spoke about body type. Now I'm going to talk about skin tone and undertones.
The color analysis.
Exactly, exactly. A very quick way to
Yeah.
do it is just look at your veins on your hand. If you have greenish,
Do it, guys.
if you have like green veins, your veins are going towards the green color, then you might most likely have a warm undertone.
Okay.
Versus if your veins
Bluish.
are bluish and purple, then you would have a cool undertone. If you can't tell and you're extremely confused between the two, then you most likely have a neutral undertone.
Okay, okay.
So, how I would break this down is that a warm undertone, mostly deeper colors, warmer colors,
Got it.
gold jewelry, gold
Got it.
metallics always look better.
So I feel I'm a warm undertone in that case.
Even when it comes to your blush, pink blush might not look the best, but doing a coral or a purple
a
blush
peach, yeah.
looks always better,
Yeah.
So pastel colors can kind of dull you down and make you look more ashy.
Yes.
Versus somebody with a cool undertone would look better in
Better.
pastel colors,
Yeah.
look better in
Yeah.
silver jewelry,
Right,
silver
right.
hardware. But if you have a neutral undertone, you're very lucky because everything can kind of work for you. Gold jewelry,
Right.
silver jewelry, you can play it out with colors. So understand what is looking good on your skin tone, what is making you look more vibrant,
Right.
more bright,
Yeah.
more warm. Understand that and then choose the colors that you're
Color
going for.
accordingly.
And along with colors, the second point would be the neutrals. So once you've understood colors, you also have to understand the neutrals. A pure stark white might not work for everybody, but so again, for somebody with a warmer undertone, you might need to have a little bit of an ivory off-white,
Off-white,
just
yeah, I
add
was
a little
just
bit of
going
a
to say,
yellow
yeah,
to
yeah,
a stark
yeah,
white,
yeah.
will automatically look better as opposed to wearing a pure crisp
white.
white,
Yeah.
So understand what neutrals are also working out for you. Some neutrals that work for everybody is black, grey, navy blue. These work for like both,
Yeah, yeah. I play that
sections.
game.
Exactly. So understand neutrals, understand your colors. An easy way to start experimenting if you're just understanding color and skin tone would be maybe the sandwich method, which is keep your
I don't know about this.
keep your accessories extremely neutral. So
Okay.
I would say do like neutral footwear or neutral bag to
Got
match
it.
the footwear.
Got it.
And maybe do like a solid pair of jeans or trousers, but then do something really fun with your top.
Top, got
so
it.
this is small because the top is obviously a smaller portion
Yeah.
of your outfit.
Yeah.
So you can just kind of add some color in your top area
Right.
and experiment with color and
It's-
print there.
yeah.
But you're keeping the bag, the footwear
All
and the
neutral.
jeans more like neutral.
Neutral,
So that's
yeah.
the sandwich where you're sandwiching a
I
really fun
love
pop of
this.
color with like neutrals. So that's an easy way to start experimenting with
Got
color.
it, got it. I have never heard about this theory, but I absolutely love it, and I may make a sandwich for myself in the evening. Talking about the color analysis, I do agree with you. I feel I'm a neutral tone somewhere because I can carry off silver and gold jewelry.
Exactly.
However, I look better in gold. So dark colors look great on me, but if I wear like an orange, I think it just ashes me out. I feel I look so dull.
Yeah.
And if
yeah.
I bring like a navy blue or like a black
I
color,
can tell,
the
yeah,
white, I'm
I
like
can tell,
glowing.
I
so
can tell. Also, maybe it's the wrong shade of orange. If you do
no, orange just doesn't work for me. Even greens, as a matter of fact, they don't
Yeah?
work for me. Yeah.
Fair
Yeah,
enough. Yeah,
yeah.
I can totally. And it's great that you know what works
Yes.
for you and what doesn't, because then you've made your shopping and your styling so much more focused.
And
you're
it's
not
easier, then I don't
overwhelmed.
have to rack my brains, because I also feel when I personally wear colors, I'm not comfortable.
Perfectly fine. Perfectly
it's,
fine.
I wish I could, but I think.
But I love that then you're experimenting with your jewelry.
I
You're
do.
adding some
Yeah.
kind of a touch that
I do.
speaks for your
I
personality.
do. And as a matter of fact, I feel I have tried the sandwich method unknowingly.
Yeah.
Like when you try some
I'm
different
sure.
tops and you're like, okay, let me try and see if this is working or if it's.
Correct.
Mm,
I'm
and
sure you
yeah.
have, because when girls say jeans and a nice top,
It's
it's
a
usually
nice top, guys.
It's usually when you're playing around with a fun top
Yes.
and your jeans are really neutral.
Yeah, just to keep it a little more secured, and
Correct.
then I can have like
Yeah.
20% to just have fun
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
experiment. So, the fashion industry is taking over Westernization is here. We are changing clothes left, right, and center. So I want to know how to build a personal style on a budget. I want to save money while I shop.
So I would say that it sounds very difficult to do, but trust me, it's very easy to do. Number one would be when you're shopping, be mindful about how many times can I wear this outfit. You
Right.
know, whenever I'm going shopping, I'll look at a piece and instantly I'll be like, okay, I can wear this with that skirt I have, I can wear it with those trousers I
Right.
have, I can also wear it with, maybe like wear it over a dress if I'm buying a top. So I'll always look at a minimum of 3 ways that I can style a certain piece before I buy it, because if I can only wear it one way, there's no point.
Does
It's
not
just a
make
waste
sense.
of money.
Yeah.
I'm buying something just for that one wear, and then it's also looking very repetitive, because every
Yeah.
time I wear that top, I'm just wearing it with the same trousers.
Oh.
There's no creativity, and it looks repetitive, and it also is a waste of money.
Right,
So
right.
I would say the rule of three, that you should minimum be able to wear a piece with three different, matching
Yeah,
outfits. I
yeah.
mean, create three different outfits with a piece. Number two would be understand where you should invest versus where you can kind of save your money. 2 to 3 things that I always invest in, and I tell my clients also to invest in, is a great pair of bottoms, because you're walking, you're sitting, you're standing,
just-
you know, there's so much friction between your legs when you're wearing trousers. So a great pair of trousers, a great pair of jeans. There's a reason why Levi's does so well and
Yeah.
has been around for so
Yeah.
long, because they do that classic denim. Denim is made to be rugged.
It is.
Exactly.
If people didn't know, long story.
So so where invest in trousers and bottoms that are really good quality, that will last the test of time. Another thing is footwear. If your feet are paining, you're in agony, there is no
There
point.
is
It's
no-
going to
yeah.
show on your face. If you know you're somebody who cannot wear heels, if you know that a certain pair of loafers or sneakers
They
give you a
don't-
shoe
yeah.
bite, don't wear
Don't
them,
wear them.
because you're going to look uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's going to show on your body, it's going to show on your face, and it's going to reflect in the way
Yeah,
you're
and the
behaving.
cycle starts again, that you're not
Again,
confident
exactly.
and this and that. Oh, no,
Exactly.
yeah,
So
yeah.
always invest in a great pair of shoes, great bottoms, and where you can save your money is maybe tops. Because tops are something that you kind of want to constantly experiment with.
Correct.
You want to wear like
Correct.
different tops all the time.
Correct.
If you're wearing like a pair of black trousers like you are, it's a classic pair.
Yeah.
It's never going to go out of style.
Yeah.
So, but your tops are something that you can kind
Change.
of experiment
Yes.
with. So
Yes.
you don't have to spend too much on tops. I
Yeah.
would say. Even jewelry, like we were just talking
It
about,
just-
you can get like nice junk jewelry. You can
Anywhere
get,
and
just keep
everywhere, yeah.
changing it.
Yeah.
It tarnishes, buy another pair of earrings.
Correct.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
This also gives you, leeway to kind of experiment with
Experiment
more
with
things.
more things, yeah.
Exactly. So I would say that, and another piece that I forgot to mention in investing, which is very important, is your innerwear. People
I
tend
feel
to
you.
forget
Yeah.
this, and it makes or breaks your
Such
outfit.
a big difference. And I feel as women, wearing really good innerwear makes you feel so confident.
Exactly, and it makes your outfit look so much better.
Yeah,
If
like
you're-
take an example of Victoria's Secret. Like, of course, they have like really good lingerie that we wouldn't wear
Yeah,
otherwise, but
yeah.
even their daily basics are so
Exactly,
good, and
exactly.
they fit like a glove. You feel so confident in it.
Which is so important.
So important.
Wearing shorts under, really fitted dress,
Yeah.
or like a skirt.
It makes a
just
big
makes it
difference.
look more seamless.
Absolutely.
There are no like panty lines
Yeah.
showing. Also, if you're wearing a really good fitted bra, it just makes the world of a difference,
It
because
does.
everything is put together.
Yeah.
You're feeling more confident. So I would say stay away from like a lot of color, print, and texture in your innerwear, and invest in classic
Yeah,
pieces
yeah.
that can really, again,
They
stand
last,
the
they
test
make
of
you
time.
feel comfy.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely. You have to, guys.
So
I will
those are
speak
my
in
tips
English.
on how you can shop on a budget.
Great. I have taken a lot of ideas here because I'm a shopaholic and I shop a lot. I shop till I drop.
Yeah, but
So-
be very mindful of how you can also mix and match your pieces.
Yes.
Don't buy pieces that you can never like mix and match.
I'll tell
know?
you a funny thing. So how I shop is if I like a top and if I don't have jeans, I will just buy jeans
Oh
there.
my god. See,
Let
but
me
that's
make
a
life
vicious
simple.
cycle.
I know.
It's a vicious cycle of
I
like
know.
over shopping, and then you're like never really
Yeah.
making a capsule wardrobe. You're
Yeah.
never making pieces that
Yeah.
can go with one another.
Yeah, that's what I take that lesson from you today, like the rule of third. I never do it, to be very honest with you. My idea of shopping is if I wear it and if I like it, because I feel that the first time you wear anything, that's the time you like it the best.
Absolutely.
After that,
absolutely.
guys, you will not like it. If you don't like it there, please don't buy it. That's my
Absolutely.
funda, and if I like it, I'm like,
100%.
I
Great
don't
point.
care.
No, great point. Absolutely
Tops,
agree.
bottoms, nothing. Then the product is bought, and then an outfit is created around it, which is also very toxic. But I'm learning, and I will impart this wisdom in my shopping skills now. Yes. So we all have heard about dopamine dressing. Even when you're at home, please dress so you feel good about it. So can you tell me, like, what's the link between confidence and clothing, like dressing up together? And
Yeah, I think clothing is, especially for me, and I'm sure for a lot of people, is directly proportionate to their mood. If I'm dressed well, if I'm happy with my outfit, I love the fit that I'm in, instantly my mood is great.
Changed, yeah.
I'm, a really happy person. I'm very warm. I'm feeling super confident. So, the way you dress, the way you put your outfit together is very important, because that's how your entire day is going to go. That's
Correct.
how your performance at work is going to go. So I always say this to people that, don't wake up in the morning when you know you have a meeting, you have a presentation, and then you're like,
In your-
scrambling through your clothes, and then nothing is looking good. Try the outfit a day before. I always do
I
that.
feel you,
Yeah,
bro.
keep your, we used to do it in school, so why don't we just follow
do it now?
now?
It takes 5 minutes.
Exactly. So try a couple of outfits, see what's working out. There are days we all go through it. Our bodies, can feel bloated one day.
Yeah.
You can feel, really great about your body one day. So a night before, just try, a few options. See what's making you feel confident, that's fitting your,
For the
current
day, for
state
the
of your body.
occasion, whatever,
and
yeah.
the occasion. Iron the clothes, keep everything ready. And then for a fact when you wake up in the morning, you can focus on your work, you can focus on that
Rather
meeting.
than doing this.
Exactly.
A lot of entrepreneurs and businessmen, CEOs, they have very simple, basic
Yeah.
clothes in their wardrobe, because I feel that they don't want to waste time and energy sifting and sorting things like what should I
Exactly.
wear and what
Exactly.
not. It brings them the stability of just wearing like powerful colors
Yeah.
and not having to look ki kya karu main, ab
Yeah,
kya
and then
pehnu?
they're focusing on what's important.
yes.
That is their work,
Their work, yeah.
the presentations that they have.
Absolutely,
So
yeah.
it's very important to feel confident in
Yeah.
what you're wearing, so that you can feel confident at work or in
Yeah.
whatever setting that
Yeah.
you're going in. And like I also said this earlier, is it really reflects on the mood that you're going to be in. I could be in the worst mood when I wake up in the morning, which I usually am.
Uh-oh.
But I get ready, I put on a great outfit, and I'm feeling automatically better.
Dopamine
It's,
dressing.
again, coming back to dopamine
Yeah.
dressing, you instantly feel good about yourself, and that reflects, you're nicer to people around you.
We are.
You're doing a better job at work. It's really important to dress well, because you're dressing not for your current self,
Yeah.
for your future self.
Correct.
So we always say this, that don't dress for the job that you have, dress for the job that you want to have.
I love that.
So everybody sees
Like
themselves.
dress as a person you want to be.
Exactly. Everybody sees themselves at a higher level
Yes.
than they already are.
Yes.
So already dress for that,
Right.
already like manifest it.
Yeah.
Psychologically.
Put yourself in that.
Yeah.
position.
Trick your mind into saying that, okay, I'm already there.
Yeah.
Because if you dress like that, you're going to perform like that. People
Correct.
around you are going to see that and are going to take you more seriously,
Yeah.
are going to approach you in a certain way. So dress for the person that you want to
Want to
become.
be, yeah.
Don't dress for this fantasy self of yours that you see through Instagram, see through trends, or see through your Pinterest board. That's not really you.
Yeah.
You need to understand
That's
your
just influence, I think.
Exactly. So again, we're coming back to the idea that there is a difference between fashion and personal style, and understand what your personal style is,
Yeah.
and dress for the person you want to
Personally, yeah.
become.
We spoke so much about styling ideas, fashion tips, everything. Now the main question, if someone comes to you and they're like, okay, help me create a look based on my personality. It's my personal look. Like, how would you direct them? How would you guide them?
So I would say that understand who you are as a person. Who are you? You know, are you fun? Are you simple? Are
Yeah.
you minimal?
What's
Are
your
you,
job
yeah,
profile?
yeah. What is your job profile? All the things that we've spoken about,
Yeah.
you know, personality, lifestyle, personal preferences. Understand all of these things and see again what you're gravitating towards. You know, it could be, you know, the shirt that you always, you know, you love wearing white shirts. So that could become your signature look. You love wearing sneakers. That could be, you know, you could be a sneakerhead. You gravitate towards like really form-fitting dresses.
Yeah.
Or like blazers. You're somebody
Yeah.
who with every outfit.
It's like you're a baddie or a boss babe.
Yeah, what
What's
are
your
you?
personality, right?
Exactly,
Got it,
exactly.
got it.
So understand what your personality is and understand what is that one element in your outfit that really speaks for you.
That's
so
your statement
yeah,
piece, maybe
yeah,
something.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, and be consistent with it.
Correct,
so if
correct.
you choose a certain piece, consciously wear it every day
Yeah.
or at least 4 days a week, so people when they see
They
that
know
piece,
they
yeah.
They associate you with that
Exactly.
style.
So, just for example, if you've noticed Steve Jobs, he
Yeah.
always wears a black turtleneck
Yes,
with jeans.
yes.
Even if you're shopping in a random mall and you see a black turtleneck,
You will
invariably you're
associate
going to
it.
think of
Yeah,
Steve Jobs.
yeah,
You're going to be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, this
I
is
get
Steve
it,
Jobs
I get
outfit.
it.
So, you know, you want your signature piece or your signature outfit
Right.
to be like resonate with you.
You.
So
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time it's like perfume, you know,
Mhm.
like when
I
you
feel
spray.
you.
You spray a certain
I feel you.
scent.
It's your
It's your scent, you know.
yes.
Wherever somebody is in the world and they smell that
Like, oh.
scent, they're like, oh yeah, I thought of
Memories,
Adelina.
memories.
Exactly.
Ah,
So you
got it.
want somebody to associate your signature style, your
Yeah.
signature piece with you always.
Got
So
it.
be consistent about it, be thoughtful about it, be mindful. It should be something that you can do
Yeah.
every single day. Don't pick, you know, a pair of shoes or a pair or an accessory that you can't keep up with.
Yeah, yeah, I
You
feel
know,
you.
it could be something as small as that, oh, you know, Vasundhara always has the same watch on. You know,
Yeah.
she never changes her watch. Just for example, that's her signature piece in her outfit. Or like I said, Steve Jobs is very cautious about, you know, okay, I'm gonna wear no fuss, you know, a black turtleneck, jeans, and then everybody can focus on
Yeah.
my work. So just find what you feel is best kind of explains who you are as a person.
Right, yeah,
Find
yeah,
that piece and stick to it and be consistent with it, so that becomes your signature style.
On that note, only on the signature style note, I think I just realized that I think my signature would be sneakers, because I have tried experimenting with, you know, the pointed toe heels and the kitten heels. Not my cup of tea.
See,
It
exactly.
doesn't,
It's
yeah.
not comfortable for
Yeah.
you. You're such a fun, edgy
Yeah,
person. If I saw
it's-
you in heels, I would be like,
huh,
things off.
boots
you
I
know?
get, but heels it's a
Exactly.
little more not my
Exactly.
thing. And also association, I agree with you completely, because now when my friends, for example, they go to a store and they see some cool sneakers, they're like, oh, Adelina would love these.
Exactly.
I so resonate
So you've
with it.
created a personal brand, you know, around a piece like sneakers.
Yeah.
Because like I've met you and I know you're a fun person.
Yeah.
You're eccentric. You're really, you know, like bubbly. I can't imagine you being, you know, like extremely
serious.
feminine and
Yeah.
elegant in like these
It's
pointed
not
toes.
my personality,
It's not your
yeah.
personality. So, and you would instantly like look uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So you've created your personal brand. You stuck to your personality and you stuck to practicality
Correct.
based on your lifestyle.
Yeah.
So you've nailed it.
And I didn't even know, but I'm glad Style Buddy is here, so I'm gonna get like more inputs and make my style journey cooler. If this episode resonated with you, share this with someone who needs a wardrobe reset. And when you're ready to take action, visit stylebuddy.in and book a nice styling session for yourself, guys. Because confidence begins with clarity and clarity begins with intentional style. Vasundhara, you're looking so stunning. Love what you're
you.
wearing. Can you give me like a big breakdown of your outfit?
So, my outfit is a mix of me manifesting a great holiday.
I'm coming with you.
And I'll tell you how I've been mindful about my body type. I fall under the very generic Indian body type, which
Okay.
is a pear shape, wherein my hips are larger than
Yeah.
my upper body. So I went for an A-line skirt. Because it kind of balances out my proportions. Because I have a smaller torso,
Waist.
I went and a smaller waist. I really wanted to define that, so I wore a corset.
This looks lovely.
And I never forget my accessories, so I really have fun with my accessories.
Yeah.
I play around
I like
with
it.
So just to kind of stick to the same story of it being more elegant, more feminine.
Very feminine. I was just about to say, yes.
Exactly. So I went for a bow. I went for
Very
like
cute.
pearl jewelry. So it's classy. It's very feminine, very elegant, and the pointed shoes,
Yeah.
the pointed toed shoes also help kind
Yeah.
of elongate my frame because I'm not very tall. So my outfit breakdown would be, I think, very chic, classic,
Fun.
but yeah, very fun in the colors and the prints that
very
I have.
summer
and
ready.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
And I like how you have mixed metals as well. I can see you have pearls,
Correct.
you have gold, you have silver going on,
Yes.
which is so cool. And she has a very nice edgy watch.
Yeah. So it
Love
just kind
it.
of helps me, reduce. I don't think it looks like that, but helps me reduce my accessories because it kind of takes up more space on my arm.
Got it,
So I
yeah.
don't have to wear, multiple
A lot,
bracelets.
yeah.
So
You don't have
it's
to stack and
Yeah,
all.
exactly.
Got
And
it.
it's a statement piece.
Got it. Yeah,
People
it is.
tend
I
to
love
look
it.
at it and it's a conversation
I was just going to
starter.
ask, last but not the least, what is your pet peeve?
Can I tell you 3?
You can tell me 5 names.
Okay, so my biggest pet peeve, which I'm sure I've spoken about this earlier, is people not dressing for their body type.
Yeah.
People who feel that wearing anything and everything is okay.
I was.
There is a very fine line
feel it, yeah.
between dressing for your body type and being body positive. So understanding that fine line and sticking to it is very important. Understand what is suiting your body shape and how you can kind of flatter your body
Right.
shape. So it's like taking a trend but making it
Yours own.
Yeah. So you're wearing, I think we spoke about this,
Yes.
you're wearing a crop top, but be mindful of the neckline, be mindful of the sleeves. It could be a crop top,
Yeah.
but the sleeves and the neckline are completely, changing the
Yeah,
game for you
yeah.
and flattering your body shape. So just people who don't dress for their unique body shape and understand proportions when it comes to dressing. Number 2 is people who don't iron
I was
their
just going to say,
clothes.
we spoke about this.
Yeah,
I think
don't
just
iron your
be-
clothes on instantly. I'm like, this person doesn't care.
Yeah.
They're uninterested. They
Yes,
don't have
they
an
don't-
eye for detail.
I feel they're just not serious.
Yeah,
they're
they're
just
lazy. Exactly.
Mind, what is that? Birds of a feather flock together. Okay.
And lastly would be people who don't pay attention to grooming and just again coming back to it, it just comes across like you're lazy. You're
Yeah.
not paying attention to every detail.
You're just so blah.
Yeah, you just woke up, you put on an outfit, you didn't do
Not
your hair.
bothered, you don't care. And I also feel that then you also can't put in a little, you can't pour in their cup because it's like
exactly.
you don't have a
so
cup.
you could be wearing the best outfit, but you've not done your hair. I'm not going to look at
Yeah.
your outfit.
You
I'm
look
only going to be
shabby.
looking at your hair.
Correct.
Yeah,
You look shabby.
You look really shabby. And just to add one more would be people who don't accessorize. Again, it looks like an empty canvas.
Got it.
You did
Do
you did
something.
everything, but you just forgot
Yeah,
that
the cherry on the cake. Yes, yes.
You didn't like finish it. It
Yeah.
just looks a little
Yeah.
unfinished to me.
Got it.
Something as small as wear earrings,
Just
wear a watch,
something.
and-
Don't be so empty
Yes.
about it because a lot is produced, guys. Buy it. But yeah, I'm
That's
so
all.
glad we did this
Thank
today,
you so
and I'm so
much.
glad that you're with Style Buddy. Guys, Style Buddy is here to help us with styling, fashion, everything. So I think this is such a great platform for all of us out there, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Thank
and
you
you
so
guys
much.
should too. I'm happy you're a part of it,
Yeah.
and we'll continue having fun talking more
Absolutely, I
about
look forward to
fashion.
it.
And we have Vasudha to help us, so we are in good hands here.
Thank you.
And
Bye
yes,
bye.
Have a good day.